Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle have qualified for the King of the Mountain match at Slammiversary. Tonight here on Impact, it was going to be AJ Styles one-on-one with Jeff Jarrett. Since Jeff Jarrett couldn't be here tonight, I'm going to make AJ Styles wrestle Tomko for his chance at the King of the Mountain match.
And AJ, he's coming out, and right in front of us, he's got a chair in his hand.
Tug of war between Christian and Tomko. AJ, roll up!
He's got it! 2, 3, he's got it!
AJ joins Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle in King of the Mountain.
Only 2 spots remain. Tonight in the King of the Mountain qualifying match, the Wildcat, Chris Harris, battles the Cowboy, James Storm.
Incredible matchup at Sacrifice. Chris Harris and James Storm are going to be competing for even bigger stakes. The King of the Mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening contest on TNA Impact. It is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by his chief executive offender, Miss Brooks, from Wall Street in Manhattan, New York, Robert Roode.
Last week on Impact, the months of arguments, the months of disagreements over who owns the contract of Eric Young finally came to a head. TNA Management's Jim Cornette has signed Robert Roode versus Eric Young, June 17 at Slammiversary. If Young wins, he's free and clear of any contractual obligation to Roode. But if Roode wins, Young's TNA contract is null and void, and Roode can do with him whatever he wishes.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Jerry Lynn.
Mike, as we watch the pioneer of the X Division come down the ramp, I can't help but think about the main event tonight, the King of the Mountain qualifier. When you think about that incredible matchup at Sacrifice that Cowboy James Storm and the Wildcat Chris Harris had, it is befitting that these guys get a chance to become the King of the Mountain.
And Don, I absolutely love the message that Jim Cornette is sending to the locker room. There's no glass ceiling in TNA. The Wildcat Chris Harris, the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm, you're right. They tore down the house at Sacrifice in a Texas death match that stole the show. So how do you reward them? You put them in the Impact main event in a high-stakes rematch where the winner advances to King of the Mountain at Slammiversary.
When you think about, Mike, the blood that they were willing to shed just to get revenge in the Texas death match, and you put in, like you said, the high stakes. What's at stake to become the world heavyweight champion? There's no telling what these two might do later on tonight.
And think about this. Last week, AJ Styles joined Angle and Samoa Joe in qualifying for King of the Mountain. But to me, an equally big story was Christian Cage's favoritism to AJ Styles over Tomko.
Well, it was obvious that he didn't want to face Tomko in any way, shape, or form in a King of the Mountain qualifier or in the King of the Mountain match itself at Slammiversary. And I can understand that it's obvious that Tomko wants a title shot. It seems like he has a little bit more control over the phenomenal AJ Styles.
No question about that, and we know that Tomko is PO'd, but we still don't know who Christian's opponent will be next week in the final King of the Mountain qualifier.
As we see Bobby Roode get the momentum here, it's the mind games that Jim Cornette's playing with Christian that tickle me, because he has Christian just flabbergasted, not knowing what's going to happen next when it comes to Christian's coalition.
And on that note, it's time for the TNA Mobile question of the day. Who will Christian's opponent be next week? A, Jeff Jarrett. B, Chris Jericho. C, Scott Steiner. Or D, none of the above. You can text A, B, C, or D to 76,000 right now, and you get a free week of TNA Mobile.
Robert Roode right now, Mike, has gotten total control of Jerry Lynn. As you can see, he's using that power, and he throws him against the rail. And here he comes on with the boot to the face. And you know, Robert Roode right now, it's interesting about Slammiversary is, he just bull rushes him right in that rail. As Eric Young's finally going to get his chance one-on-one with Robert Roode.
I mean, this is what he's been waiting for, Don, an opportunity for freedom. And the fans here at the Impact Zone, as we see Roode quickly get into the ring and go for the cover and get a near fall on Jerry Lynn. The fans have been so supportive of Eric Young. But between Ms. Brooks and Robert Roode, they've been doing everything within their power to keep him down. This is his chance for freedom, June 17 at Slammiversary.
And you know Robert Roode's got to be disappointed by not being in one of these King of the Mountain qualifiers, and you're wondering if Eric Young could take advantage of that. But right now, it looks like Robert Roode's just taking out that frustration on Jerry Lynn, and he almost got the pin.
I mean, I guess there's a possibility that Robert Roode could be the opponent for Christian Cage
good
next
point.
week.
Good point.
But think about this. Remember the hints that Jim Cornette told us last week? He said that, Christian, you referred to this man as a punk, someone who is beneath you, someone who's not even in your class. And I know that covers an awful lot of ground and an awful lot of people when it comes to that egomaniac Christian Cage and his opinion on everybody here in TNA.
This sold-out standing room only crowd, Mike, is just cheering on Jerry Lynn as he's trying to get some kind of momentum. He's just hitting a wall. And he goes up, and look at this. He snaps it off right on Robert Roode, and you can see the fire in Jerry Lynn.
Oh, he hit the Hurricane Rana perfectly. Quick reversal, however. Roode shoots Lynn off into the ropes. Here's the pin attempt by Lynn.
Two.
No.
Oh, that's the experience of Jerry Lynn. Beautiful drop kick there as you see Miss Brooks looking on.
So quick, back to his feet, and then he just spiked him. Dropped him on his head with the DDT, and another near fall for Jerry Lynn.
That just shows you how tough Robert Roode is, because he put him right on his head, and he was still able to get that shoulder up.
Gonna go for the cradle pile driver. Ms. Brooks up on the apron. Referee Earl Hebner never saw the low blow behind his back.
Oh, she's all about timing, and she timed it perfectly, and there he hits his finishing move.
That's the payoff, and there's the 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Robert Roode.
Miss Brooks does it again. Her timing impeccable. Able to get referee Earl Hebner distracted just in time for Robert Roode to hit the payoff.
Bottom line, Robert Roode victorious. And now look at this, post-match, putting the boots to Jerry Lynn at Slammiversary. Robert Roode, you've got Eric Young, and here comes Eric down the ramp with the steel chair.
And you can see Robert Roode clear out. He knows after the matchup with Jerry Lynn, the last thing he wants is a fresh Eric Young in the steel chair, but Eric Young just in time. And look at him, he's getting out of the ropes, and he's coming after him with the chair.
Oh, and Robert Roode just shoved Ms. Brooks, his chief executive offender. He just sacrificed Ms. Brooks to Eric Young.
Well, listen to this crowd. Here's a chance for Eric Young to get a little revenge right here on Miss Brooks. And do you think he'd do it, Mike?
Oh, I love it. You can get your freedom at Slammiversary, but get your payback now, Eric.
And look at Jerry Lynn as he gets right in front, blocks away. And Eric Young now has a free shot. What?
Jim Cornette.
Don't make a move! Do not move! I said there was going to be no men beating up women in TNA, and I mean it! Don't put your hands on that woman!
Crowd does not like that at
Cornette
all.
laying down the law.
No, wait a minute! You misunderstood me! I told them not to beat you up!
That's right.
I didn't say you weren't getting beat up tonight!
What on earth?
What does that mean?
Crowd loves it.
They're men! They're not gonna touch you! But you got something coming! You want to stick your nose in people's business? Tonight, it's you one-on-one with Gail Kim!
Yeah! That's the way to do it. Somebody that can handle a woman in the ring, woman on woman.
Oh, I love that. Jim Cornette says tonight on Impact, Ms. Brooks to face Gail Kim.
Oh, look at how frustrated she is. She can't believe that Jim Cornette's able to get him again.
Let's send it to the back. Letitia standing by with Tomko, who is just arriving at the Impact Zone. Take it, Letitia.
Tomko, did you and Christian iron everything out during the week?
How am I supposed to iron anything out with a guy who changes his phone number? He's avoided me like the plague. But you know what, Letitia? Tonight, you'll have no place to hide.
Still to come. The Wildcat Chris Harris battles the Cowboy James Storm in the King of the Mountain qualifying match. But up next, it's the Icon Sting.
I went to Sting for enlightenment. And he set me on the path that I'm on now. But it seems the strength of my convictions is too much for Sting.
And here comes Christopher Daniels, who's got that weird relationship with Sting. Well, he's got the bat in his hand, and he's trying to distract the ref, and he throws the bat to Sting. Sting doesn't want to go out that way, and he's ticked off.
Well, Sting, the thing about faith is this. You either embrace your beliefs or you're consumed by it.
Hey, my God, he just hit him right in the back. You can see the look in Daniel's face. He cost him a chance at the King of the Mountain.
I've made my choice. Sting, make your choice.
Sting just out of nowhere attacks the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Sting's had enough, and I mean he's been relentless like
This is revenge in the mind of Sting after Daniels cost Sting the King of the Mountain opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, I had the opportunity to get the answers to the questions that we've all had concerning that relationship between the icon Sting and the fallen angel Christopher Daniels.
Sting, for months, every time we see you and everywhere we see you, we see Christopher Daniels. You've invited me and you've invited the fallen angel to explain this very strange relationship.
Yeah, Mike, I've invited both of you here on Fallen Angel's request. He has something that he told me he wants to say publicly, so the floor is yours.
Thank you. You see, 5 months ago when I lost the X Division title, and I didn't know what my next step was going to be, I saw Sting, a man highly regarded by this entire industry, and I realized if anyone was going to give me good advice, it was going to be him. So I went to him for enlightenment, and he gave it to me. And everything he's told me, I've put to use in that ring.
Hold on a minute. See, once again, I thought this last week we covered a lot of ground, but apparently everything that we talked about is like deer in the headlights. I can tell by the way you're looking at me now. Once again, you know, I'm saying go down this road and you're going down the one over there. For whatever reason, you're just misinterpreting everything that I say.
No, I understand completely. Look, as someone who strived to be godlike, not just in words, but in deeds, I realize now that I have to erase the gray area. I have to look at things in black and white. Either you're with me or you're against me. And after talking to you, I realize now that the ideas of your actions and paying for your actions and consequences and penance, incurring wrath, pain, vengeance, all of those concepts, I understand because of talking to you, Sting.
No, you don't understand. Wrath, yeah, I get that. Consequences, pain, I understand that. What is penance? I don't even know what you're talking about. Those words never came out of my mouth.
Well, you know what? Hold on. I'll tell you what penance is. After what you did to me last week, if that wasn't penance, I don't know what is. But look, maybe this isn't the forum for you and I to talk about this in national television. Maybe you and I need to walk off and deal with this ourselves. But I want you to know, this is important to me. I'm going to make things right between you and me. I promise. I promise.
Mike, I wish I could believe him.
Gil, you weren't scheduled for a match tonight, but earlier Jim Cornette booked you in a match against Miss Brooke. Right. I mean, how do you prepare on such short notice?
Well, no.
Short notice! What are you doing?
Huh? You want to wrestle me, girl, too? Huh? How about now? Huh? Come on, girl.
Let's go.
Control situation involving Ms. Brooks and Gail Kim. It's Mike Tenay and Don West at ringside. Don, Jim Cornette laid down the law earlier, and we will see Gail Kim against the flotation floozy Ms. Brooks tonight here on Impact.
Well, we can see how Miss Brooks already trying to take a shortcut. Mike, last week on Impact, we heard from Sanjay Dutt. Said he was going to find himself, reintroduce himself. And on that note, let's go from the latest on Paparazzi Productions.
Yeah, Slammiversary is near. Do you even know who you got? Snake Roberts. You don't have Snake Roberts, you got Sabin. Hello?
Ken, I'm here. I'm ready. Are you?
What do you got, man? Oh, hey, Aji. No way. Not enough colors in that outfit.
Jay, it's not about these colors, but it's about the colors of life. The blue skies, the green grass, the yellow warmth of the sun. Jay, these are the things that matter in life. My family here. You guys need to see what I'm seeing.
But Snake Roberts ruined my wedding.
Jay and Kev, this is the new Sanjay Dutt. The old Sanjay Dutt is gone and buried. This is who I am. The guru, Sanjay Dutt.
This is the event that is 5 years in the making. On Sunday, June 17th, TNA Wrestling returns to the place where it all began, Music City, USA, for the hottest pay-per-view of the summer, Slammiversary. Tickets are on sale now at the Municipal Auditorium and all Ticketmaster locations. TNA Wrestling presents Slammiversary, live June 17th. Tickets are available at the box office and Ticketmaster.com.
Well, there's wrestling, and then there's total nonstop action. The Six Sides of Steel is coming back to Nashville.
Our event on Father's Day here is marking our 5-year anniversary.
I just respect and just love what these guys do. And I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I just want to know, why is it that Frank Wycheck is at a TNA press conference? Won't you get in the ring and grow some balls, huh?
Former Titan Frank Wycheck making his own music today.
Some fireworks at a TNA wrestling announcement today. Watch wrestler James Storm spit his beverage all over Frank Wycheck's face.
Frank Wycheck used to be McNair's favorite target. The former Titans tight end was a target this morning when Cowboy James Storm didn't like the attention Frank was getting at the presser.
Cowboy James Storm took exception to Frank, and then things got a little carried away from that point on.
I mean, I really didn't expect it. I was here just to kind of be, just trying to push the event.
Frank Wycheck, moving on up. Gonna get nasty in the ring.
Whoa! Frank Wycheck. Not looking bad, I know.
I'm never going to one of those press conferences for the wrestlers because something always breaks out.
Keep your helmet up.
Wow, TNA and former Tennessee Titan Frank Wycheck are the talk of the town in Nashville.
After Storm spit that beer in his face, he just creamed him.
Let's go to Jeremy Borash, standing by with AJ Styles.
Well, I guess congratulations are in order. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Last week you qualified for the King of the Mountain match. 1 week from this Sunday at Slammiversary.
Congratulations, you're the lucky winner.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to give you the same courtesy I gave Samojo last week.
Okay.
I'm going to cripple your ass before King of the Mountain. There's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Why would you say that? What's wrong with that guy? Man, I haven't seen Christian in a week, and you know what? I'm gonna see if I can give him a call. Christian, I forgot my phone. I forgot my phone. Can I borrow your phone right quick? Yeah. Okay.
I haven't
you
seen
got a text message?
Christian?
Thank you, Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following special contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Robert Roode Incorporated, Ms. Brooks.
Well, I guess after what went down last week in the King of the Mountain qualifier, we shouldn't be so surprised that Christian Cage is keeping such a low profile. The master manipulator feels like he can control AJ Styles. But when it comes to Tomko, well, Tomko's unpredictable. He's a loose cannon. And he believes that Christian screwed him out of a world's title shot. Tomko focused on tracking down Christian tonight on Impact.
And her opponent from Tampa, Florida, Gail Kim.
As we see Gail Kim come out of the tunnel, Mike, you gotta like what Jim Cornette did. You know, he didn't want to have the men beating up the women, but you can't let Miss Brooks run wild. And that's why he put in Gail Kim. And you think about those great matchups that Gail Kim had with Miss Jackie Moore, and what a perfect solution to the problem of Miss Brooks.
And check this out. After that altercation that they had backstage, Gail Kim chasing Ms. Brooks all around the six-sided ring, but this was a smart strategic move by Ms. Brooks to allow Gail Kim into the ring and then put the boots directly to her back. Now the scoop, attempted the mid-ring slam, but Gail Kim shoves her off. Miss Brooks hooked onto the top rope, and she's not afraid to tell you how smart she is.
Well, definitely there's an athleticism difference between Gail Kim Kim and Miss Brooks is Gail Kim is so athletic, so agile, and she uses that foot and just stomps on the hand of Miss Brooks. But you got to realize, oh, look at this. You can just see how, like a cat climbing them ropes.
Remember, yet to come tonight on Impact, the fourth King of the Mountain qualifying matchup, the Wildcat Chris Harris against the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm. Plus, something tells me that Tomko is still on the lookout for Christian Cage. Christian, you're at the top of Tomko's most wanted list, and, well, that was a smart move there by Ms. Brooks as Gail Kim is crouched up on the top rope.
I mean, Christian Cage looked like the Unabomber back there as he came out. It was absolutely hilarious, but he knows with Tomko on the loose, he's got to keep a low profile as Ms. Brooks able to get the momentum her way and kind of using that size advantage that she has, and she does have a slight one, and, well, actually, but a little more than a slight one, if you know what I mean.
Well, she got a size advantage above the waistline, I see that. Just took Gail Kim, tossed her back down to the mat, goes for the pin, and barely gets a 2 count.
You know, as we watch the TNA knockouts out in the ring, as she goes for another pin, how would you like a chance to win a date with a TNA knockout? Very easy. We're going to give a chance. Wow, nice slam right there by Miss Brooks. We're going to give you a chance to win a date with Christy Hemme. All you got to do is text DATE to 76,000. That's DATE to 76,000 for a chance to win a date with Christy Hemme and a free week of TNA Mobile.
Gail Kim tries to start a comeback, but there's the gut-wrench suplex takeover by Ms. Brooks and the follow pin attempt for a 2 count.
You gotta like kind of what Miss Brooks did. She took the fight right to Gail Kim. Gail Kim getting ready for it, just finding out about it, and Miss Brooks attacked her in the makeup room earlier, and now she has total control of Gail Kim and just using everything to her advantage that she can right now.
Remember, all 3 championships on the line. Sunday, June the 17th at Slammiversary. We will find out who the 4th man is to qualify for the King of the Mountain, the World's Heavyweight Championship match, but also the World Tag Team titles, X Division Championship on the line. June 17th at Slammiversary. That's Father's Day. What a great Father's Day gift. Give Dad Slammiversary on pay-per-view, or join us in person in Nashville at the Municipal Auditorium, and there's the Hurricane Rana by Gail Kim.
Oh, it's just that athleticism that she has. She's just able to climb those ropes, but oh, she got a little too aggressive, and Miss Brooks able to get the foot up, but oh, what a clothesline by Gail Kim as she levels her.
Decked her with a first clothesline, dropped her with a second. Right back to the offensive is Gail Kim. Quick reversal. Ms. Brooks shoots her off into the ropes, just took her right by the hair and drove her to the canvas.
I love the way she just stopped. Oh, nice knee to the head. As Gail Kim now fired up using that speed. Oh, I thought she was going to have the pin.
On the verge of victory, Gail Kim gets the 2 count after that knee drop, and then the jawbreaker by Ms. Brooks turns it in her favor, at least momentarily.
I mean, keep in mind, on the 17th of June, it is the 5-year anniversary. Everything will be out. There will be no holds barred. As you see a quick roll up by Gail Kim, she's got her.
Yes.
She got her.
Here is your winner, Gail Kim.
Gail Kim gets the victory over Ms. Brooks, gets the 3 counted. Wait a minute, what's Robert Roode? What's he doing out here?
Well, he's not happy. He's embarrassed. Obviously, by Gail Kim coming in and look at him, just manhandle referee Andrew Thomas, and Gail Kim goes right at him. You got to admire that spunk, but oh, Miss Brooks just grabs the head and rings her down.
Yeah, but what's Jim Cornette from TNA Management going to say about this? I mean, I guess it was Gail Kim that got in the face of Robert Roode and started the physicality, and Miss Brooks wants to end the physicality, and she just did with that clothesline.
Oh, it actually went perfect for Robert Roode. He didn't have to do a thing as Gail Kim attacked him, and now Miss Brooks in total control as Robert Roode just urges her on.
Well, Gail Kim definitely won the match, but the post-match battle goes to Ms. Brooks, and what is this? He just took his sweat. He flicked his sweat. Now he wants his hand raised in victory. To Letitia with Tomko in search of Christian Cage.
Christian, where you at? Christian, JB, you seen Christian?
What, you mad at him?
Just answer the question, kid.
Yeah, he's right around the corner over here.
Still to come, the Wildcat Chris Harris battles the Cowboy James Storm in the King of the Mountain qualifying match. But up next, will Christian Cage and Tomko collide?
Experience TNA Live.
On June 15th, the road to Slammiversary continues as TNA invades Sheffield, Alabama. Then on Sunday, June 17th, it's the pay-per-view that is 5 years in the making. Slammiversary, live from Music City, USA. And don't miss all the action when all your favorite TNA superstars roll into the Great Northeast. Don't miss TNA Live. Go to TNAWrestling.com for details. For the first time in TNA history, the legendary Steiner brothers reunite to battle Team 3D for the TNA World Tag Team titles.
A couple of weeks ago, we had the Steiner brothers in the middle of the ring, and all we wanted to do was shake their hand and show them that they've earned respect from millions of fans and from their peers.
You know, you come out here and say, oh, we tried to give you respect. We don't want your respect because we earn respect. You look at all the teams we beat them because we didn't give a damn.
You decided to come out and just run your mouth about everything the Steiners did and everybody the Steiners beat, trying to say that me and my brother have never done anything in this business.
You say you revolutionized wrestling, tag team wrestling. All you did was revolutionize get the tables. You ain't done nothing, ain't been nowhere. And you want to cry and tell us who you beat. We don't care.
Our legacy doesn't mean we'll see about that.
We'll tell you when it's time to kiss our That's after Slammiversary, when the match is over, and I say pucker up.
Listen! Where you at, my man? You know what, Christian? We can do this the hard way or the easy way. The hard way is you keep hiding, and when I find you, we'll stretcher you out. Or we can do it the easy way. And you can face me like a broken.
Security! We're gonna need
Why, Christian?
Easy.
Last week, come on. You cost me my chance at the World Heavyweight title. Why did you screw me? Why?
You want a cancer? You want it? I screwed you, huh?
Yes.
I screwed you? You know something? If I really wanted to screw you, I would have blown you off 3 years ago, wouldn't I, huh? I would have blown you off. Oh, you forget? Well, let me refresh your memory since you forget so easily. Backstage at a wrestling show, I saw you standing there in a corner. Big guy, intimidating looking guy. You had a presence about you. You had something about you. So what did I do, huh? I walk over to you, offer you my autograph out of the kindness of my heart. Start up a conversation. Find out you were a prison guard, working for peanuts, barely making minimum wage. Right? With big dreams of becoming a professional wrestler. I'm the one that took you in. Took you under my wing. Right? Think about it. You could have been feeding pieces of crap like Abyss, bread and water for the rest of your life. Instead, you got to walk with the champ. You got to walk with a main event superstar. But I screwed you, right? I screwed you. Huh? And I guess I screwed you even harder when I picked up the phone and I called TNA management, right? Huh? Put my neck on the line, put my reputation on the line for you. You can walk right in, no questions asked, right into the big time. But I screwed you. Huh? I tried to help you last week. I tried to help you. I tried to hand you a chair, but you didn't want it. And it's like I told you when you started with me. Do not think. That's my job. When it's your time to shine, I'll let you know. All right? You owe me. I made you. Don't you ever forget that. I put family, I put food on your family's table. I got you out of debt for crying out loud. And this is how you repay me? Listen, man, we can just squash this right now. We can throw this all to the side and do what we do best. Worry about Christian Cage. Okay? Your time will come. I need to find out who my opponent is for the King of the Mountain qualifying match. Are you with me or what?
Fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a King of the Mountain qualifying match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the pride of Tennessee, Miss Jackie Moore, from Leakersburg, Tennessee, Cowboy, James Storm.
Well, the snake oil salesman just closed another deal. Christian Cage may have ended with an evil grin on his face, but you know that he was sweating underneath the Unabomber hood and glasses.
And his opponent from Fort Wright, Kentucky, Wildcat, Chris Harris.
Is this a flashback to Sacrifice or what, Mike? I mean, everybody talked about that match. They poured their heart, their soul, and their blood into it. And now with a chance to go to the King of the Mountain at Slammiversary on June 17th, there's no telling what these two will put themselves through in this match.
Well, nobody knows the Wildcat like the Tennessee Cowboy and vice versa. The long-term huge stage. Think about it. For James Storm, this has to be the biggest singles match of his pro career. Chris Harris, who starts off with a big left hand, he's been there before. He's had world's title matches. He even competed in the first King of the Mountain match back in 2004, which would be a huge advantage to the Wildcat if he advances to Slammiversary.
I mean, let's face it, after watching Sacrifice, you know that you're going to have to practically kill the other one. These two will stop at nothing when you think about the blood pouring down into their faces. And I believe that the referees, Mike, are going to give them a little bit more leeway when you consider their history.
I mean, think of that history. We know that these two will do anything to win. Hell, James Storm broke a beer bottle in the face of Chris Harris and blinded him for months.
Oh, he just got some beer or something right there back into the face of Chris Harris, and he used it to his advantage as he's kind of momentarily blinded him again, and now look at Storm. Just you can feel the impact of that blow.
Yeah, you can feel it, and you can hear each blow as it echoes throughout the impact zone, and now where's he going to take the Wildcat?
Oh, another shot to the face as James Storm got the momentum. He's got Chris Harris by the head, just marching him through the crowd, kind of embarrassing him here, and now he's going to sit him right in. Oh, he reversed it, just slammed Storm right into the rail. Wow.
Yeah, Storm cleared the path, and then the Wildcat took advantage, sent him back first into the safety rail, and look out. Oh, there's a reversal, and he put him right through the wall. The Wildcat, Chris Harris, right through the wood.
Keep your eye on that arm. It looked like he just shot that. Oh, look at the wall. It's shattered. That is the feelings that these two have. There's such a thin line between love and hate, and these guys have crossed it.
And again, kudos to the referee for letting these two settle it in this high-stakes match where the winner advances to Slammiversary and the world's heavyweight title match. Yes, the King of the Mountain. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Where's he going?
Storm is out the ground, and the Wildcat jumps all the way over the rail, right on top of him. Unbelievable. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, we gotta take another look at this. Check out this cross-body block from the Wildcat, Chris Harris. You're right, over the safety rail and then crashing into the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. My God.
He took a couple security guards with him. He just absolutely cross-body blocked it right on the concrete. And you can see Storm can't get to his feet, but it took a lot out of Chris Harris as well.
I think it took a lot out of both men. You're not kidding. You can see as the Wildcat, Chris Harris, barely makes his way over the guardrail. Senior official Rudy Charles trying to direct him back to the six-sided ring, but not having much luck. Steel chair swing and a miss by Harris, and Storm answers with a big shot to the head.
I told you I thought the referees would give him a little leeway. Obviously, they realize you're not stopping this. There's too much at stake. It's about the King of the Mountain. And look at these two just... Oh, wait a minute. He's got his head in between the...
What a shot to the head with the steel chair. We need to take a commercial break. When we return, more of Chris Harris and James Storm on Impact. And welcome back, everyone, to a wild Impact main event. A bloody Wildcat Chris Harris. Oh, he just took the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm, and he just flung him right head first into the steel guardrail.
Oh, you can see the blood flowing down Chris Harris's face, and that was from that chair shot that he hit him right before the break. But Wildcat feeding off the crowd, and he's... Wait a minute. Storm's busted, too. He must have got busted up when he hit that guardrail right there. Man, it's just these two, they just... Somebody's going to get killed in this ring.
Shades of that sacrifice pay-per-view match, the Texas Death Match, the bloodbath between these two, the continuation of this rivalry. But the stakes are so much higher tonight here on Impact because the winner is headed to the King of the Mountain. Wait a minute, Pride of Tennessee, Jackie Moore getting involved. Slap to the face of Harris, and Chris has got her goozled, but Storm from behind.
Well, she stopped the momentum, and that's what she was supposed to do. Storm had her set up. She did it right. She stopped the Wildcats' momentum, able to get out of the way, and now you can see Storm now reaching underneath the ring.
Who is going to advance to King of the Mountain at Slammiversary to join AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Kurt Angle in the world's title match? I mean, King of the Mountain, the object is simple. You climb the ladder, you hang the World Championship belt above the ring, you win the match, and you win the title. It's getting there that's the tough part.
And think about it, you're not even eligible to hang the title belt unless you pin somebody or made them submit.
And falls count anywhere in the arena at Slammiversary.
Now keep in mind, if you get pinned or if you do submit, you have to spend 2 minutes in the penalty box. That means somebody has a chance to hang that belt while you're stuck in the penalty box.
Oh, King of the Mountain, so much more complex and so much more intriguing than your basic ladder match. And now it looks like the weapons are going to come into play.
I mean, think about a basic ladder match. You climb up that ladder and pull the bell down. Not in this. You have to not only get up that ladder, you have to take the time and hook the bell up.
Harris takes a trash can lid. Storm has one as well.
Oh, they're just eyeing each other right here.
This is the stare down. This is the face-off, except both men have weapons in their hands. Harris first, and Storm answers with a shot.
I mean, one shot followed by Storm. Whoa! The southpaw just rolls, and he comes right back with another shot.
He got him rocked, but the Wildcat just took Storm to a knee, and Storm from his knees connects.
Are you kidding me? Look at this. One shot after another. Unbelievable now. He creeps him with the garbage can.
The biggest weapon wins. Cover. 1, 2.
Oh, I thought Chris Harris was going to King of the Mountain at Slammiversary.
Blood flowing down the face of the Wildcat, Chris Harris, and a bloody Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm, trying to get back up to his feet.
Listen to the crowd. This is awesome. This is awesome, and they appreciate the effort that these guys are doing, trying to get to the King of the Mountain on June 17th.
Quickly shot off into the corner. That steel chair was wedged in there. That was during the commercial break. Went for the super kick, but it's blocked by Harris. Swinging a miss with the clothesline. Another clothesline miss, but that right hand connected.
I mean, it was just, they know each other so well. But that time, Storm connected, and now Harris gets the boot up, and he goes up to the second rope as Storm is wobbling. Here he goes.
Pin, no. Quick reversal. Look out for the catapult.
Oh, right into the chair. Oh, he timed it perfectly, and this is it. 1, 2, wow!
Only 2. We need to take our final commercial break. When we return, who will advance to King of the Mountain? James Storm or Chris Harris? And welcome back, everyone, to an incredible Impact main event. The Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. Oh, he just went to skin the cat. And the Wildcat, Chris Harris's opponent, caught him with the trash can. We're going to find out who advances to King of the Mountain at Slammiversary.
Oh, he just went right into the trash can lid that Jackie Moore handed Storm. This match has been everything and more than we expected, and he's got him set up. He's got him dazed. He's got him on the table as he just gives him a few more shots for good measure. Oh, no.
What does he have in mind here? Don, we talked about how these two men would go to any lengths to settle this grudge and to win this shot at the King of the Mountain. Storm from on top.
Oh, man, he just does a somersault right on top of Harris. We got to see a replay of that. Here it is. Look how he just hits him square with his back.
Look at this impact.
Oh, what a shot right to the gut. Oh, and there it is from a different angle.
Crashes directly through Harris, and they just bust it right through the table. Storm's got the top of the trash can lid in his hand, but he's wobbly. He's trying to regroup. Look out, Chris.
Oh, another shot to the head. Think of the trash can lid shots these guys are taking. Wow. Wildcat nails him again, and you're watching this battle. You're thinking to yourself, what is Kurt Angle feeling right now? What is Samoa Joe and AJ Styles thinking, realizing they're going to have to face one of these two at King of the Mountain?
And the battle continues right by the broadcast position. Wait a minute, Jackie Moore just handed Storm the beer bottle, and he flung it right at Harris.
And look at this, she hands him another one. He's got another one in hand. Oh, Wildcat just spears him right through the wall. Unreal.
What an incredibly physical match this has been. We've got to take another look at this spear.
I mean, how much more can these guys take? Look at this spear. And it looks like Storm caught his head in the top, but even in the back, and the crowd going crazy.
Senior official Rudy Charles talking to the ring announcer. Rudy, what's the ruling going to be?
Ladies and gentlemen, if either of the participants do not return to the ring by the count of 10, they will be counted out and will lose their chance to being in the King of the Mountain match at Slammiversary.
Can you believe this? They're going to count them out. If they don't get up and get back into the ring in time, Mike, they're both going to be disqualified.
And referee Rudy Charles has started the count. Look at these incredible highlights from this match. There was the first chair shot, and then they exchanged those shots to the head with the trash can lid.
I mean, let's face it, both these guys deserve a shot as we're watching the count out, and Rudy Charles just counted out 5.
And both men are down and out. I don't think they're going to be able to answer this 10 count. There's Kurt Angle.
And you can see referee Rudy Charles is trying to count slow. He's giving him every opportunity to get up. He's now at the 8 count. Oh, you hate to see these guys disqualified as Samoa Joe comes down the ramp. And they're at 9. Oh, they're not going to get up, Mike.
And while Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe go nose to nose, Rudy
see Kurt Angle just give Samoa Joe a wicked right. It just disappoints me that neither Chris Harris or James Storm can advance, and now Jim Cornette's got a problem. That means there's nobody that's advancing here in the 4th round.
Remember what Angle said? He said 2 weeks ago, I will cripple you, Samoa Joe. And Joe said, only if I don't get to you first.
I mean, these two now realize there's so much more at stake, and it's so much more is going to be on these. And this battle has raged for so long. What a shot! What a reversal by Joe as he sends Angle into the steel staff.
Series of right hands, shot after shot by Samoa Joe. There goes Angle face first into the table.
Samoa Joe's now got him by the scruff of the neck, and he's going to throw him into the ring right here. And you can hear the crowd get fired up as Samoa Joe coming in. And here comes security to try to break this up.
You're right. Security hits the ring to separate Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
Well, they have to. They got to keep them separated to Slammiversary if at all possible. I mean, think about it. The World Heavyweight. Wait a minute. AJ Styles with a lead pipe as Kurt Angle takes him to the ground.
Angle applies the ankle lock. What's Jim Cornette's decision going to be? Let's get his answer now.
What? They've been fighting for 10 minutes. You want me to make a decision in 10 seconds? Whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Because the Instant Classic is here. I don't care if he's sitting here showing you his favorite reruns of the Nanny. Jim, next week, King of the Mountain qualifying match. I demand to know who my opponent is, and I demand to know right now.
Christian, you're all upset. I've told you before, I'll tell you again. It's going to be no problem. You got an easy match. Trust me. It's somebody that I've heard you say yourself is beneath you. You got no respect for.
Are you serious?
So don't worry about it. I've told you that before. Don't worry. It's going to be fine. Trust me.
I mean, we don't know who the 4th qualifier is. Plus, who's Christian Cage going to face? We'll find out next week on Impact.
Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush